well. 8 to shoot it. Van Exel hesitates, and he'll get to the rim. Fancy move by Van Exel off the glass. Nick.
Something gives. Maybe that foot, maybe his back, maybe the knees. Had problems with a lot of things lately, and you see he doesn't even get up off the ground, and he comes up hobbling, looking at the bench with a grimace. But they're going right back to him.
And Robert Pax at the scorer's table. Great feed there. Cheney, he'll go inside. He had it blocked. It was Brown. The three drops. Extraordinary games. 14-13, the Hornets by 1, courtesy of that Nick Van Exel triple. As his teammates call him, 32, defending James Posey. Now Van Exel. Double clutch, and he drops in another box so far. Mashburn against Posey. Bashan Leonard has stepped on the floor for the first time. There's another turnover. Here's Van Exel trying to get the fast break going. Charlotte does a nice job getting back in the paint defensively. Here's Nick to work.
Here, Mashburn out here early. He's starting to hurt him. Here's a look at Nick just after transition. Kind of freezes Eddie Robinson, who's a much bigger player, pretty quick defender and a great leaper, but
Van Exel. Nick penetrates and he finds Kevin Willis.
So Posey really didn't hang on the rim that long, Drew, and I've seen a lot worse than that.
Yeah, I didn't think
but it's the cutting away from the basketball right now that's just killing the Denver Nuggets defense, just cutting it to pieces.
Here's a three from...
See why Charlotte's defense is so good. They're very active, and they go to the glass and block out very well.
Rafe, mid-range jumper, he drops it home.
Denver Nuggets. They're trying to double team. They're trying to be aggressive defensively, but people away from the basketball just not.
Is how the first half is gone for Charlotte. Here's Van Exel, three ball. He got it with 1/10 of a second to go. Even in the first half, when Charlotte was running and gunning, here's a backdoor Cheney, and he'll lay it in. First two, their new arena, however.
Well, take a look at the pick and the roll by Calvert Cheney, and it's a nice cut and backdoor pass by Van Exel. Really put it right on the money where it had been, and then just stopped. Squared himself up, knocked the shot down. He's got 22.
And Posey off a screen.
Core of the Charlotte offense of late, and looking for that jump shot from about 12-15 feet more often. Nick knocking down a big three.
And for Mashburn, Nuggets chance to cut it to 12 or 14 perhaps. Here is Rafe LaFrance running 2-on-3.
And Baron Davis with Willis down at the post if they can find him.
The runner is right on the money from Nick Van Exel. Pulled back at the Hornets. Nick Van Exel with that hesitation at the runner. Knee. Tried to hobble his way through it for a while, but he is done for the evening. Here's Van Exel with the quicks. 5 to shoot it. Nick rolls to the hole. How pretty was that move? And leading the way, number 31.
Check out Nick against Baron Davis. And he's certainly not quicker or more athletic than Baron Davis, but Baron...
Shot by Thorpe. Here's Pack. He's playing in tandem with Van Exel. Nick got it. Oh, man, Nick was 2 steps behind the line. It's
wisely picks it up before somebody can knock it away.
Pack out of the corner. And Robert Pack hits. Bowen will drive. Ryan Bowen outside Van Exel. Nick a moment ago.
Well, when Nick catches it, about 8 seconds on the shot clock, realizes it, knows he's got some time. And
Paul Silas was in a sedentary position most of this game, but he's been up and working the sidelines the last 6 or 7 minutes. Off the glass, Nick.
Those old knees going. He was hoping to give him a rest tonight. He's in defensive position over there.
Here's Nick. Quick off the glass. He just stopped.
Nick asking for the basketball. Wants to go to work against Robinson. Tells Rafe to get out of the way. Wow.
Nick with 3. Tie game. 94 all.
This thing up. He says, I don't care who you throw over here. I'm going to get the ball through the basket.
Look at where the line is, too. George McLeod's got a bad back.
Where Robert Pack is, Van Exel's holding off his defender, First good look you get, and maybe you get the ball back. Not anymore, though. Shot or the game clock down below 24.
Nick trying to turn the lights out. Perhaps he did. Nicking over late. This one, look where this shot comes from, folks.
But see, he loses Wesley. Both Davis and Wesley jumping at him, but
have pulled off the improbable and near impossible.